Hello everyone, my name is Nurain Oladeji, and I'm a writer and an editor, and I'm here to share with you the poems I love. So the first poem I'll read is Celebrating Childhood by Adonis. Even a wind wants to become a cat, pulled by butterflies. I remember madness, leaning for the first time on your mind's pillow. I was talking to my body then, and my body was an idea I wrote in red. Red is the sun's most beautiful throne, and all the other colors worship on red rugs. Night is another candle. In every branch and arm, a message carried in space, echoed by the body of the wind. The sun insists on dressing itself in fog when it meets me. Am I being scolded by lights? Oh, my past days. They used to walk in their sleep, and I used to lean on them. Love and dreams are two parentheses. Between them, I place my body and discover the world. Many times, I saw the air fly with two grass feet, and the road dance with feet made of air. My wishes are flowers, staining my days. I was wounded early, and early I learned that wounds made me. I still follow the child who still walks inside me. Now he stands at a staircase made of light, searching for a corner to rest in and to read the face of night again. If the moon were a house, my feet would refuse to touch its doorstep. They are taken by dust, carrying me to the air of seasons. I walk, one hand in the air, the other caressing tresses that I imagine. A star is also a pebble in a field of space. He alone who is joined to the horizon can build new roads. A moon, an old man, his seat is night, and light is his walking stick. What shall I say to the body I abandoned in the rubble of the house in which I was born? No one can narrate my childhood except those stars that flicker above it and that leave footprints on the evening's path. My childhood is still being born in the palm of a light whose name I do not know and who names me. Out of that river, he made a mirror and asked it about its sorrow. He made rain out of his grief and imitated the clouds. Your childhood is a village. You will never cross its boundaries no matter how far you go. His days are lakes, his memories floating bodies. You who are descending from the mountains of the past, how can you climb them again, and why? Time is a door I cannot open. My magic is won, my chants are asleep. I was born in a village, small and secretive like a womb. I never left it. I love the ocean, not the shores. Thank you. This is a poem I think I first listened to about a decade ago, and it's the first poem that almost moved me to tears, just because of how lyrical and vivid the imagery is. And it's also a poem I like to read to myself every once in a while to remember, like Adonis said, that your childhood is a village. You will never cross its boundaries no matter how far you go. When the compulsive, I don't know how to describe it, the adultness, the restrictions that adultness imposes on us when they come in and they feel overwhelming sometimes. It's important to remember the joy, the excitement, the delight of being a child. And I suppose it's also something I love about the poem, that it feels as if it was written by a child because of how strong the images are, how colorful the words are. So it's a poem I love very much. So the second poem I would read also has something to do with childhood. It's titled A Story by Leon Lee. Sad is the man who is asked for a story but can't come up with one. His 5-year-old son waits on his lap. Not the same story, Baba, a new one. The man rubs his chin, scratches his ear. In a room full of books, in a world of stories, he can't recall not one. And soon, he thinks, the boy will give up on his father. Already the man lives far ahead. He sees the day the boy will go. Don't go. Hear the alligator story, the angel story once more. You love the spider story. You laugh at the spider. Let me tell it. But the boy is packing his shirts. He is looking for his keys. Are you a god? The man screams. That I sit mute before you? Am I a god that I should never disappoint? But the boy is here. Please, Baba, a story. It is an emotional rather than logical equation, an earthly rather than heavenly one, which posits that a boy's supplications and a father's love add up to silence. I always love the Yongle poems. The musicality of it is just astounding. And I suppose I fell in love even more with the poem because of the experience of being a father of a toddler who is also a son. So I suppose it's something parents feel every once in a while. The experience of enjoying their children's childhood and also fearing the inevitability of the day they would leave and how the relationship, the father-son relationship in the future might not turn out to be as good or as smooth as one would like it to be. So I suppose it's a poem I enjoy listening to, and it's a poem that also speaks to that anxiety, that experience, that anxiety of, oh, this is my son, such a beautiful son, who is asking you for a story. But the day would come where you would beg the son to listen to your story, to just spend more time with you. It also reminds me of a similar father and son experience in Zadie Smith's novel on beauty, where where the main character said he just couldn't believe, as his father did, that time is how you spend your love. So I suppose I love the poem for how it brings all these experiences together. So thank you for listening to me. My name is Nurain Oladeji, and these are the poems I love.